Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Anisofia binti Muhammad Ali, and I will introduce my group mate before I proceed to our topic. The first one is Nur Izzati binti Rabani. The second member is Masara Salwa binti Sulaiman, and the third member is Nur Izzat Anira binti Karudin. So, the topic today will be about the causes and effect of caffeine addiction. There are several causes and effects of caffeine addiction to a caffeineholic. The first cause of caffeine addiction is tolerance to caffeine. For your information, caffeine builds the same tolerance as in medication, where when it is being consumed or used frequently, it will build tolerance to our body. According to Zayed 2023, as time goes by, a person needs more amount of caffeine to maintain the effect of caffeine itself, such as the effect of focus and alertness. Hence, this caused the person to become more addicted to caffeine since it increased the intake of caffeine. Next, according to Meredith, Giuliano, Hazes, and Griffith 2023, they stated that a person needs high dose of caffeine when they start to have tolerance for caffeine. This means this person needs the high dose to get the same effect in psychological effect, behavioral effect, and the subjective effect of the caffeine itself. Moreover, the level of tolerance will influence the sensitivity to caffeine inebriation because of the following intake of the caffeine dosage. This makes the caffeine lover addict to caffeine more. And lastly, Meredith et al. Said that even though the tolerance does not develop at small levels, but the repeated intake of very high dose of caffeine can cause tolerance to certain of the caffeine effects. So this will make the person who drink caffeine will drink more caffeine. Next, excessive promotion of products containing caffeine can also cause caffeine addiction among the consumers. Based on Miley 2008, as cited in Rezik et al. 2009, the primary targeted audience for caffeine advertisement is among young men. This commercial seems to glorify the caffeinated drink among the consumers. For example, like energy drink contain caffeine. It attracts more young men to buy the energy drink. Next, according to Buku website 2008, as cited in Rezik et al. 2009, caffeinated drink advertisement did not highlight about the negative impact of the drink itself. Instead, they only sells the product of the caffeinated drink for their stimulant properties only. For instance, they make numerous number of health claims for their drinks to attract more consumers to buy the products, even though that they know caffeinated drink have more negative impact compared to the positive impact. Next, according to PR Newswire Association 2007, as cited in Rezik et al. 2009, in attempt to increase the caffeine uses among the consumers, the caffeinated product company usually ship their product in attractive packaging in order to attract more buyers. For example, an energy drink named Blue is packaged in a glass vials and shipped with a mirror, and also they give a free plastic credit card to attract more consumers. Last but not least, Paragus 1993, as cited in Rezik et al. 2009, mentioned that the marketing of product containing caffeine usually market the product as a stimulant or as a recreational use item to attract more buyers. So this kind of marketing strategies, of course, will attract more consumers to buy their products because they only highlight the fairly innocent statement, and this can cause more and more people to buy caffeinated drink and will cause the caffeine addiction among the consumers.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Izzati binti Rabani. So now I'm going to talk about the third cause of caffeine addiction, which is heredity. According to Meredith et al. 2013, like other drug dependencies, caffeine also seems to be part in at least genotype. Genotype is a scientific term referring to variants in an individual that carried by human. There was research made on monozygotic and also dizygotic twins, and the research shown that in the range about 35 to 70% of people in the world are sensitive to caffeine, and this means that Some people may only adapt to the particular amount and dose of caffeine, and some people can consume more. And also, according to Meredith 2013, there were genes in our body that have the characteristic showing the capability for our body towards caffeine. This shown through the rate of metabolism of some people that contain the main enzyme with specific coded genes resulting in slow metabolism. This means people with this kind of specific enzyme cannot consume much caffeine, and it can be worsened if this particular person is a caffeine addictor. Slow metabolism in this case referring to our body cannot digest much caffeine in a short period of time, so as the result, it can increase the risk for hypertension. According to Zayed 2023 May 25 also mentioned that the caffeine dependence markers have a heritability level comparable to alcohol and nicotine. Means that both alcohol and nicotine also have the almost same characteristics as caffeine in terms of heritability. Spritzler 2023 June 21 stated that caffeine tolerance is primarily genetically determined. Some people consume more caffeine and don't get sick from it. Different people have different capabilities for consuming caffeine. Some people may be addicted to caffeine and some people are not. Depends on their genetic they are carrying. Next, I'm going to discuss about the primary consequences that you may obtain if you are a caffeine addictor which is unable to do the daily activities properly. Millions of people nowadays really depend on caffeine. This is really worrying because many people might think that it may give the good impacts rather than the bad one. According to Caffeine Addiction 2022, many people cannot operating normally without the presence of caffeine and leave them feel more worn out than they were before initially. This shown that caffeine only give the temporary happiness to the consumers. Release of stress hormone made our body to do fight or flight mode under the influence of caffeine, and if the dose of caffeine over, our body might feel more exhausted than before the consumption. Furthermore, caffeine addiction 2022 may cause physical or physiological problems. Additionally, consumers may feel irritable and neglect their responsibilities as the result. With overconsumption of caffeine, addicted might feel that they are unable to do anything in their life or in their daily routine if there's no presence of caffeine. They feel like not in mood and feel grouchy for not having caffeine, but actually they had caffeine more than enough. According to Poison and Drugs Information and Alberta Health Service 2023 June 1, since children and teenagers weigh less than adults, so the caffeine addiction problem may harmful to them more, and this may cause even the small amount of caffeine can affect it for them. This make them unable to be in the right condition to control their life since they were still young. This consequence actually focus more on students that make caffeine as their lifesaver, but actually give more bad impacts than what they can think. Also, according to Poison and Drugs Information and Alberta Health Service 2023 June 1, they also mentioned that caffeine in pop drinks or energy drinks that consumed by kids can make kids too anxious, prone to behavioral problems and start to bedwetting, and also have the problem to fall asleep. Remember, even the small amount of caffeine being consumed, it can give the severe illness to the children. Even worse, chest pain and also irregular heart rate can be experienced by them if they consume more caffeine. This prevent them to continue their normal life, and all of it started from caffeine addiction. Furthermore, the second consequence of caffeine addiction is giving harm to pregnant women. According to Meredith et al., 2013, and Winston, Hardwick and Jabari, 2005, pregnant women that continue to consume caffeine in large doses during their pregnancy may be at unsafe levels and facing some birth complications that cannot be avoided. Next, caffeine may have an adverse impact until after the delivery of the baby for the entire pregnancy, like delayed fetal growth and abnormal fetal heart rhythm, including breastfeeding. Caffeine that passes into breast milk, even in a small amount, may build up in the nursing infants. Brown, 2023, July 24. Besides, DPIS and EHS 2023, June 1 state that there are also possibilities to have miscarriage and low birth weight in babies if not reducing the caffeine amount during pregnancy. Last but not least, it was found that the infants whose mother drinks large amount of caffeine might be grumpy or have trouble sleeping. TPIS and EHS 2023, June 1. In addition, the drawback of caffeine addiction is that the coffeeholic may have digestive problems. Hartney 2023, August 16, and Winston et al. 2005 claim that by having too much caffeine, it may give bad outcomes on their gastrointestinal disturbance. Caffeine is rapidly absorbed from gastrointestinal tract and then metabolized by demethylation and oxidized in the liver. Also, caffeine gives undesirable effects that cause uncomfortable symptoms, since caffeine increases the release of acid in the stomach, which lead to an upset stomach and heartburn. Brown, 2023, July 24. Besides, the caffeine addict may encounter stomach ulcer, since caffeine can cause gastric hypersecretion, which is associated with susceptibility to ulceration. Spritzler, 2023, June 21. Moreover, Spritzler, 2023, June 21 state that the caffeinated beverages may worsen the gastroesophageal reflux disease. Third, and some people, if the caffeine intake is not put through. In a small study of 5 healthy adults who drink caffeinated beverages, experienced muscle relaxation that prevents stomach content from entering their throats, where this is a feature of GERD.
Moreover, there are probabilities to obtain the short-term effect on the body. First, according to Hackney 2023 August 16, Spicer 2023 June 21, TPIS and AHS 2023 June 1, Sai 2023 May 25, Magnati et al. 2013 and Winston et al. 2005. Coffee mania have experienced a rise in the blood pressure because they have consumed too much caffeine that is due to the stimulating effect on their sensorium and then lower it to the very low levels. If you already have the high blood pressure, it could get worse for the person who takes the high dose or before doing exercise, and as well as the people who rarely consume it. But this effect is only be temporary, but still need to monitor your response. Second, Hackney 2023 August 16, Spencer 2023 June 21, GPIS and AHS 2023 June 1, and Zayed 2023 May 25 claim that the high dose of caffeine will change the rhythm of the heart. Heartbeat rhythm has been reported in the young people as they have consumed too much caffeine, but it does not occur to everyone because the effect is not same. Third, a coffee drinker may also experience frequent urination and urgency as a result of the increased caffeine intake in their day-to-day routine, thereby raising the risk for urination continence. Spencer 2023 June 21, GPIS in AHS 2023 June 1, and Zai 2023 May 5. The last short-term effect on the body is more easily felt by the coffee fanatics who don't manage their coffee intake, especially to children and young people. They may have behavior problems and be irritable as they consume the caffeine even in the small amount. TPIS and AHS 2023 June 1 and Winston et al. 2005. The last effect of caffeine addiction is the use of larger amount of caffeine daily might affect the body in the long term with several consequences. First, long term is they might find it difficult to fall asleep as both the quality and the quantity of sleep are not sufficient, which might lead to the chronic insomnia. The caffeine is used to help people to stay awake, but too much caffeine makes it difficult to get enough restorative sleep. Especially for young people, lack of sleep and stress from school might make the effect of caffeine worse. Hackney 2023 August 16, Brown 2023 July 24, Spencer 2023 June 21, GPIS and AHS 2023 June 1, Sai 2023 May 25, and Winston et al. 2005. Other than that, Hackney 2023 August 16, Spencer 2023 June 21, GPIS and AHS 2023 June 1, Sai 2023 May 25, Meredith et al. 2013 and Winston et al. 2005 explain that the coffee drinker who have anxiety disorder may having increasing symptoms of anxiety. According to Tenser et al. 1991 and 1994 are cited in the Winston et al. 2005, the stimulation of anxiety in response to caffeine may be due to the increasing level of lactate in the brain, which could make their condition worse. Next, according to Hackney 2023 August 16, Brown 2023 July 24, and Zai 2023 May 5, believe that overdose of caffeine causes depression. The onset of depression-like symptoms a few hours after ceasing caffeine intake. It would be clear sign of caffeine withdrawal and should come down in a few days. Lastly, according to Hackney 2023 August 16, Zai 2023 May 25, and Winston et al. 2005, the most common psychotic disorders such as schizophrenia and dementia can increase the risk of developing brain disorder. This including using the caffeine to its boredom while offsetting the sedating effect of antipsychotic medication. Most of psychotropic medicine produce a dry mouth, which may lead to the risk in the consumption of caffeine drink. In conclusion, consuming the high dose of caffeine can cause addiction, health issues, and affect the generation health issue. As caffeine may have adverse effects, it is not recommended to consume too much. However, it may have opposite effect on a person's health if they take a low dose. It's healthy to have caffeine, but it can quickly become unhealthy.